It's your boy Online Davo, and we back with another video. Look, we got a video about Meezy. Wendy Ortiz calls out male streamers and it backfires. Let's get into this and see what the hell she talking about. Come on.
If I speak, I'm in big trouble. I think everybody is on the same page. I've hated her since she stepped on my car and thought it was funny. That was...
Okay, no, actually, like, I used to with them so hard, like Stable and like Ronaldo and Jason, but they're like woman haters. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so drunk right now, but no, like actually,
They
like
are. Nigga just agreed. He didn't even think about what she said. They are.
It's insane.
No, I'm misogynistic. I was at this point, give me the other ones, please, please, please. I'm already apparently racist. I'm apparently transphobic. I'm apparently homophobic.
How do you feel you're hanging with a woman hater today, bro?
Why are they saying that, Jason?
Bro, I don't know why I'm a woman hater.
You not want to come up to me?
Oh my god, he's actually insane. Oh my god.
I think it started in like the 2020s where label culture just started to spiral out of control. If you did anything that anybody disagreed with, they were quick, fast, and in a hurry to throw a label on you, specifically to avoid any sort of accountability in their actions or ignorance or stupidity or just general idiocy. And that same scenario doesn't escape Wendy Ortiz, Nina Lynn, and the accountability crew, or should I say lack of accountability crew, when they started labeling different phase members as being women haters for simply holding Nina Lynn accountable for her actions. While we have a moment, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It goes really, really far. Now back to the video.
Nina Lynn refuses to apologize for shoplifting at Target.
It's bad.
If I speak, I'm in big trouble.
I think everybody is on the same page.
I've hated her since she stepped on my car and thought it was funny.
Damn. She put feet on your whip, bro? Oh, nah. I wouldn't fuck with her either. What the fuck?
That was a sign. They say a female.
That was a sign. Bro.
Jack Doherty, man.
That's a hard label to have.
Jack Doherty is yeah, you gotta get dirty, man.
Let everybody
chill on Lace's girl.
Now that lukewarm take was given by Stable Ronaldo and Jason the Ween about the whole Nina Lynn situation. You know, the situation last week where she got caught shoplifting, bragged about it on stream.
It's a whole lot of politicking when it comes to this streaming shit, man. A whole lot of, this person, you know what I'm saying, they did this, but that don't make them a bad person. It just means that this, that, and that. But really, niggas want to say, I don't fuck with her. She weird. She be doing too much. That's all you gotta say, and then you just keep it pushing, bruh. Y'all don't gotta be in the same circles to make no money together. Shit.
Take accountability, ultimately got banned, and that was after the situations of her being a public nuisance, and that was after the situations of her essaying Saeed, Silky's assistant, on stream. Just Nina Lynn doing a bunch of activities that would garner her the name female Jack Doherty. Now, I'm not saying lukewarm in a way to disrespect the take, but I'm saying it's a common take that literally everybody had on the internet. Nobody thought that what Nina Lynn did was right, except for a collection of people. Her lack of accountability friends led by Wendy Ortiz.
But they're like woman haters. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so drunk right now, but no, like actually, like it's insane.
No, yeah, like that doesn't mean anything. And also, like, Nina didn't steal anything. Like, actually, like,
get this dump.
She paid for everything she went through. She goes to the store, she spends $500 on groceries just because she loves us. Why wouldn't she pay for something that was like $20?
It was literally
just a clip.
Nigga, what? My God, bro. Why would she pay for something that's $20, nigga? Because it's $20. Pay for it. Duh. Man, bro. Hey.
No, literally, like, so if people out there want to say this, it's not true.
Insane.
It's not true.
She didn't steal.
She didn't steal it. That's our girl.
Actually,
she said she
We
did.
don't write for her.
Yeah.
So stupid.
Guys, and why are you guys talking about all the money that she spent on the angel tree today? Guys, she gives back to the communities.
Now, obviously, us in the community know that Nina Lynn didn't need any.
They all just gathered amongst each other and said, let's say the dumbest thing possible. Let's just sound like the most, man, come on.
Any sort of like caping for or anything like that. It was stupid. It was just genuinely stupid. She acknowledged it. She got banned for it. We don't need anybody to be like ignorant about the whole situation. But in that video defending Nina Lynn, Wendy Ortiz went out of her way to go ahead and label Ron and Lacey as women haters. And I'm sorry, I hate to be that guy, but it's a little strange that she would go around throwing around a label such as women haters while begging Ron to collab with her.
I'm so sorry, I don't want to be annoying, but I just want to say literally 6 days ago, I found out who you were on YouTube. No, look, no, please, just watch this. Like, they were like, what's your dream collab? And I said,
Oh my God, that's you!
that is
I saw that!
Stable Ronaldo. Guys, I don't even watch streamers like that. I was watching YouTube, and his YouTube video came up, and I was like, who is this man? And I searched him up, and I was watching like all his videos, and he's just super funny.
Wouldn't you think that it's a little hypocritical to be begging for a collab from a known woman hater? Now look, this isn't
Right, so my thing is this: when did he become a woman hater? Like, if you, cause that did seem like he got his hair, like he got different color hair, like he had dye and shit in his hair. So when did he become a woman hater to Wendy Ortiz from then to now? Because he's holding Nina Lynn responsible, or he's holding her accountable. He becomes a woman hater. I don't know. I don't get it, man.
a video to come and glaze and defend Ron, Lacey, Jason, or any of the rest of the FaZe members. I call it fair and square across the board. But what I'm seeing from a lot of people is that they are going out of their way to not only defend Nina Lynn, which I think everybody knows is wrong, but also label people incorrectly, which is stupid, damaging, and everything up under the sun. And because Wendy Ortiz opened up that door, the floodgates arrived for everybody to go out of their way and start labeling the FaZe guys as women haters. And this enters Nina Lynn's best.
What I learned, bro, is some hills is not worth dying on, bro. Alright? Hold your people accountable and go on about your day, my nigga. Alright? If you know they did some wrong, foul shit, they did some wrong, foul shit. Call it what it is, and then you keep it pushing. You know, but they trying to... no self-preservation skills. That's what these people have, man.
Friend Alicia Yagho, she comes in and doubles down on the fact that they're women haters, doubles down on the fact that there's an attack on women creators by male creators, claims that there is an entire double standard surrounded by the streaming industry.
There's some sort of disingenuine, there is some sort of hypocrisy to this statement, isn't there? Because now it's about a feeling, right? One thing about me, Ron, is I also like to walk shit down once in a while. I do. I like to walk shit down once in a while. I really do. I really do. I really do like to walk shit down. Okay.
Hold on, I like the soundboard.
There is a disconnect.
Not mad at the soundboard.
With your statement. There is a disconnect with your statement. And it's not about you being a woman hater.
She got energy.
It's not about you being a woman hater. I get it. But the reason why Wendy said that in the first place is because every time we go on the internet, bro, every time, you are just hating on women, bro. There's so many male Twitch streamers who are trying to stick up for Nina but can't because of their chat and what they're scared to do that. Oh, they're scared to that.
Bro, if they want to stick up for it, nigga. You're a grown-ass man, grown-ass woman. Do what you gonna do. But there's gonna be people that's not gonna rock with her. It's as simple as that. If you can't say what you gotta say to your chat, then hey, that's on you, bro. That's the type of audience you cultivated, nigga. Whoop-de-doo. Alright?
I think
Hello?
for me, now that I know who Nina is, do I think for a second she's gonna look at that man and think, ooh, I don't give a fuck if he's uncomfortable. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna touch him the way I want to, trigger warning, and I'm gonna do this, that, the other thing. I don't give a fuck. No, bro, I don't think that's what it was. I think that there was a joke going on and that she was doubling down on it, and lots of people in the room were like, go, do it, yeah, do it. And it was like so funny and but it wasn't funny. And the whole thing
I mean, if you're talking about the Saeed situation, if bro is obviously giving you clear signs that he ain't rocking with it, he ain't trying to be a part of whatever joke y'all got him a part of. He's quite literally running away from the coochie, literally running away from it. Bro, leave the nigga alone. Let him do what he gonna do. See now, I don't like this. You know what I mean? Because if this is the opposite way, niggas would not be going for none of these excuses. She wouldn't be saying none of these excuses if it was the other way around. Okay, it wouldn't matter how many jokes they had going on. If that woman said no or said stop or is running away from you, that means it's dead. So it should be vice versa. If that man is quite literally running away from you, it should be dead. Simple as that.
Guys, the whole thing is out of context and I cannot wait for her to speak up on it. I hope she doesn't make any jokes. I hope that she speaks about it logically because she deserves some sort of understanding and some grace.
Like the energy, love the soundboard, hate the message. Here we are again, shifting responsibility away, minimizing situations, all to cape for Nina. But you know what? I'll play ball with you. Even if we can say that she was in a situation where they were joking and laughing and hee-heeing and ha-haing and it was very, very playful. Let's say that it was just a misunderstanding. I'm with you there. But the problem is that when Saheed came out and said that he was uncomfortable, he had gotten assaulted, he didn't feel right, etc., etc. And when this was also explained to Nina and Zoe in real time about the situation, there was only one party who in real time apologized. After pulling tooth after tooth after tooth to get Nina to apologize, let's not forget, she invalidated so many people along the way. She invalidated Saeed. She invalidated Your Rage when he pushed up on her. She invalidated entire communities.
Yeah, she already had an opportunity to say how she really felt. And she said some shit that made it sound worse, or that made it sound like she ain't give a fuck. So now you're trying to say, nah, let her try again. let her do it. Let her get a redo, y'all. Let her try again. Let her explain again what happened. But nah, she had an opportunity. She didn't take it serious like she should have. And now the internet isn't fucking with you. That's how it goes sometimes, bruh.
Minimizing the whole situation. That's why you're sitting here and your weak ass addressing of it saying, I hope she doesn't joke about it, because you know she invalidated. You know she didn't take it seriously. We don't have to act stupid. So fine, let's say she made a mistake. That's perfectly cool. But then she didn't do anything to better her stance in the communal discourse by making fun of it. So no, I don't think it's a fair statement to label Ron as some sort of woman hater for holding Nina Lynn accountable. I actually think it's stupid and idiotic for you to continue to give this person who keeps getting in her own way any sort of grace about the situation. I know her. Well, you know she's a dumbass. But you know what? Let's hear what...
Bro, Nina keep on putting herself in these situations, and then you got these people that's just jumping along to save her. And it's like, you don't gotta do that. She's a grown-ass woman. I think she's like 24, 25. Grown-ass woman. She may not act like it, but she is. So why are you jumping in the line of fire to save her? She could address the shit herself. See, that's what I don't get, bro. A lot of these streamers, they be coming on here explaining the way that their friend feels, but nah, let them explain them damn selves, and then you stay out of it and keep it pushing, bro. Like, these niggas be trying to, I don't get it, bro.
Ron has to say about this as he addresses this woman-hating label directly.
I don't even know why I'm being called a woman hater for someone who's stealing sexually assault. I'm not even arguing anything anymore with Wendy. I'm genuinely serious. How am I getting accused of being a misogynistic person for those reasons? I could have thought maybe I've slipped up and called a girl a bitch by accident once, or said something like really provocative or something just rude or whatever, right? That I hate women or something like that. But these are the reasons I'm getting called that?
Yeah, let's stop.
Son.
And that's why nobody's taking it serious. Cause like, bro, you call him a woman hater because he's talking about Nina Lynn, who been doing hella crazy shit recently. That's why you call him a woman hater. Like, bitch, get the fuck out my face. That's the type of time when I'm on, hey, bro, just get out my face, bro. You don't even make sense to me. So move.
Yo, change the frame. Yo, I'm like astonished right now. I'm genuinely astonished. Like this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy, man. Dan Clancy, I don't know if it's him in charge. I don't know who it is. I don't know, but man, this girl needs to be permabanned.
Ron goes on to make it clear and make it plain. He'll no longer be referencing Wendy Ortiz. He also says that Wendy is blackballed from working with FaZe, and he also makes it clear that it's not about anything gender. It's not. It's never been about anything gender. It's specifically about these behaviors, accountability, and reputation.
Bro, weird is weird across the board. People be thinking, oh, you think because you call this person out, no, bruh. If you're being a weirdo, you're being a weirdo. If you're being a clown, you're being a clown. I don't know. That's how I came up. If you act in a certain way, nigga, you a certain way. It's as simple as that. If you don't want to be referred to that way, stop moving like that. It's as simple as that, bruh. These motherfuckers be getting their feelings over shit that they know they doing that's wrong.
I think what happens often in these times is that it's like a guilty by association situation where who you hang out with determines the perspective or perception that people have about you. So because Ron may hang around somebody or Jason hangs around with somebody, they get labeled as X, Y, and Z, which is funny and ironic because objectively speaking, the people that Wendy hang around are terrible people. They are bad people.
Sexual assault, by the way, is one of the most common crimes against women.
Yep.
but she's friends with someone who committed sexual assault towards another man, said he's a man.
Hello?
It's not real.
Hello?
Because you're a man, and not let alone he's autistic, and then she doubled down, tripled down, then she apologized to get unbanned, to then getting unbanned, making fun of it again, but you're friends with someone who committed sexual assault?
Right.
Like, did we forget?
Apparently, I'm a woman.
I feel like a lot of most people they like to go for the, you know, it's my friend and they didn't mean it. It's not like that, but you gotta call it even across the board, bro. She's sexual assaulted, bro. If you are against sexual assault, then you should not be her friend. It should be that simple, right? Like, if you're against it, there's proof that she did it. It's not like one of those rumors that go around. It's literal proof that you can see with your own eyes that she did that weird ass shit. And if you're against that, and if you stand firm with your women, then you should make that choice, right? Right?
Creator, I'm gonna be honest with you, Wendy. You're a great creator. I think you just hang around the wrong people and you put yourself in controversy when you don't need to.
Yeah.
Do your own shit. Remove the negative people in your life and move on, man.
A lot of creators get caught up in this idea of high school drama, staying with the same friend group, even if it doesn't mean the best interest of themselves, just for the sake of image for a community that is inherently toxic. Like, there would be nothing wrong if Wendy just held Nina Lynn accountable, but because she is also a cash cow for them, that's the reason why she didn't rock the boat in that relationship. But what's gonna happen to you, Wendy, is that you're gonna get tethered to Nina Lynn and you're gonna get pulled down deeper and deeper as she continues to sink. And it definitely, and I mean definitely, doesn't help that when you do respond to what Jason and Ron said, which were fair criticisms about the people that you hang out with, people that do defend Nina Lynn, and you do still hang out with Nina Lynn, that you go ahead and you play this whole victim card and victim mentality, claiming that you're not feeling safe about being on the red carpet since Ron is gonna be there.
Say where Ronaldo is interviewing people. I don't know how it works. In my mind, because it's the red carpet and that's where he's interviewing, and in my mind, the red carpet is the first thing you see and you step on, and he's gonna be there and I'm literally gonna run away. I promise you I'm gonna run away. I promise you I'm gonna run away, guys.
Oh, yeah. See, I don't like her, bro. She weird, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. This is some weird activity, man. Hey, look, all my men, stay away from women like this, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. She putting it on thick. Like, I don't care. Oh, just end that shit. But also, look, peep the signs. Peep the way she talking. She making sure this nigga just be running around doing shit to women. You know what I'm saying? All he said was hold Nina Lynn accountable. That's all bro said. Stay away from a woman like this, bro. She will ruin your life. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Trust me, my nigga. I didn't see a lot of women like this in my time, bro. They don't give a fuck. If it fits their agenda to bring you down, they gonna make sure it fits their agenda, bro. All right, man.
I'm running away.
Run away from what? Accountability?
I don't know what's gonna happen, guys. It's because I'm scared. It feels like high school. Like, it feels like I just got in a fight and I'm gonna go to school and I just got my ass beat and I'm gonna go to school the next day and everybody knows I just got my ass beat and nobody wants to talk to me because it's so embarrassing and I'm just gonna show up. That's
Getting
what
your
it feels
ass beat
like.
by accountability?
That's actually, it feels like high school again, guys.
By accountability?
I promise you guys, this shit feels like high school. I'm literally gonna show up, try to avoid all those people.
Bro. You're scared that they're gonna hold you to the same accountability that you should be holding others to? So what she's trying to do is play on the heartstrings of all the people that are experiencing some sort of harassment or abuse at these different...
She trying to cater to all the people that got their ass beat in high school. They had to come to school the next day. That's what's the heartstring she's pulling on right now.
Different conventions and award shows, et cetera, in the streaming community. Kind of like the Imaru situation or the things that Senna alluded to earlier in this year. But the thing is, now she is going to the extent of claiming that she fears for her safety or whatever the case may be when it comes to another streamer, taking this to a different level. Wendy, we are watching these things unfold in real time. You don't have to lie like this. Wendy is online acting as if she is some sort of professional victim. Even her explanation as to why she believes that Ron is hating on her just shows that she's just clout chasing and doesn't understand the consequences, repercussions, and everything else that comes after making these types of statements.
So I genuinely I think about what it could be and why they hate me or why they're so upset at everything I do, and I think it's literally it's just because I'm a girl doing what they do, and I literally you know what, I'm gonna be cocky, fuck that shit. I'm literally doing what they're doing, if not.
Okay.
Just kidding.
We're done.
Okay, no, but do you guys get what I'm saying? I genuinely.
Oh my god, she's so childish, bro. She's just childish. I think that's why I'm getting a little irritated. Not a little irritated. I'm getting like, I'm just looking at her like, because she's just hella childish. You got a whole kid, bro, acting like a little ass kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna say something, just say it. You know what I mean? Like, man, then you go around talking about you putting labels on niggas, talking about they woman haters, all that type of stuff, bro. It's like, from what I know, Ronaldo never had no dirt in his name. From what I know. Like, I never heard anything about him. So for you to put that woman hater label on him and then act like it's all willy-nilly, everything all good in the hood, like, nah, it's not that, bro. People don't play about their name. That's the only thing you got is your name and your word, you know?
I think that's what it is, and I think it's internalized, like something like is wrong with them, or something's wrong with them up here.
Yeah, we're done with the MK Ultra victim. There is nothing, and I mean nothing, that Wendy Ortiz is doing that, in my perspective, a lot of the community would say is like better than anything that FaZe has done, will do, whatever the case may be. And again, that's not just me glazing FaZe. This is just them being like super lazy streamers on the lack of accountability side of the internet. Is she talking about the sleepover-thon? Maybe that's what she's talking about, the thing that she did, the slumber party. I don't know. But at the end of the day, this is just about holding people accountable for their actions. Nina Lynn did something that was wrong, objectively speaking. I think you would say that stealing was wrong, even if you would try to ignore all the other stuff when it comes to her essaying Saeed. You know, you should say that shoplifting was wrong, which she admitted to doing. But why is it that when it's time to be held accountable for those actions, it's so easy for you to backtrack, find different ways, you know, move around X, Y, and Z, LMNOP, and not.
I mean, the whole stealing shit, it's like, okay, you know, but if you gonna steal, but don't like record it though. You know what I mean? That's just dumb.
Not hold her accountable. It just doesn't make any sense. This isn't a gender issue, and the problem with it becoming a gender issue is that you push apart different sides of the community. But I hope you know, Wendy, the person that's going to suffer the most from this is ultimately going to be you. Once you're attached to Nina Lynn and she keeps dragging herself down, ultimately you're going to get drugged down with her until you are both on Kick Rumble and
y'all both are cooked. But you know, this what happens when you don't, you know what I'm saying? You got a group think mindset. You know, you gotta stand firm on your own 10 toes. You know, you can't go around saying people hate you or they hate women because they're trying to hold you accountable, or they just speaking on the situation that's going on. I mean, shit, he have a very valid reason on why not to like her. Bitch, you stepped on my car. I don't like you. You put feet on my vehicle. No, I don't like you. But, you know, it is what it is. Like she said, it's all high school shit. If you never been held accountable a day in your life, once you get held accountable, it's gonna feel like an attack on you and your character. And you're going to do whatever you got to do to get away from that. I'm gone. Peace.